Kaleidoscope, a weekly public affairs program brought to you in partnership with the Urban League of Greater Cleveland, Kaleidoscope Magazine, and News Channel 5.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the broadcast today. You know, the 5th annual Chagrin Documentary Film Festival is October the 8th through the 12th. Festival director Marianne Ponce is here to tell us about this year's event. Also, we will hear from Donna Dabbs of the Urban League, and she will tell us about a major celebration taking place on October the 1st. Later in the broadcast after that, Gail Stumphauser and Maya Beatty will talk about Margot's Free to Be project, as it is called. Good morning, everyone. I'm Leon Bibb. This is Kaleidoscope, and so we begin with Marianne Ponce, director of the Chagrin Documentary Film Festival. Hi, Marianne.
Thanks for having us, Leon.
Oh, it's good to have you on the broadcast. The film festival's getting ready to roll film and roll tape and roll video or whatever.
Oh, yes, we are.
Tell me about what this Chagrin Documentary Film Festival is all about.
Well, we're really all about celebrating the spirit of the documentary filmmaker. So we have 70 fantastic films from 20 countries this year, and a large number of the filmmakers will be with us in Chagrin Falls throughout the festival from October 8th to the 12th.
And Chagrin Falls, that quiet little community nestled in the southeastern section right up against the county line of Cuyahoga County, almost into Geauga County, but it is Cuyahoga County.
It is Cuyahoga County, yes.
What kind of films are we going to see this year between October the 8th and the 12th in the Chagrin Falls?
We have such a wide breadth of subject matter this year. We have everything from a film about the history of Hava Nagila, and we're bringing in a klezmer band, to more serious topics about the Syrian uprising. Just all kinds of things. I'm not going to ask you to list them all because there's certainly I couldn't begin.
We could not begin to list them.
We'd be here for a long time.
That's why they've got this book here. It's got all the information that you need to know about.
Absolutely.
But you're having several locations. You're showing these films in several locations.
We have 5 main locations in and around Chagrin Falls, most of which are walkable, where the films will be shown over the 5 days.
You've received some prestigious awards over the past couple of years about that.
We have. We're very proud.
Talk a little bit about that, a little bit.
Well, for the last 2 years running, Movie Maker magazine, which is a major publication for independent filmmakers, has listed the Chagrin Documentary Film Festival as in the top 50 film festivals worldwide, worth the entry fee for filmmakers.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
So how do we, the general public, get a chance to see the film festival? It runs on, know the dates, October the 8th through the 12th. What's the process of getting a seat on the aisle to see a good movie?
You can go to our website or pick up a program. The programs are all around town. As you mentioned, our website is chagrinfilmfest.org. You can order your tickets there. You can do it, they're selling them at the Chagrin Valley Chamber of Commerce. We're at the popcorn shop every Sunday selling tickets, or just come to a film, choose a film or two, and most times tickets are available at the door.
And if you want to know where the popcorn shop is in Chagrin Falls, it's right next to the falls.
Yes.
For which Chagrin Falls is named. And if you can't find that, just ask anybody, where's the popcorn shop and where's the falls, and they'll be able to direct you right there.
That's right.
I'm going to put a phone number on the screen, as you see right there, 440-247-1591. There's a gospel music piece that I know you're excited to talk about.
Oh, we're very excited about this. Our closing event this year will be a film about the history of gospel music. And with that, we're welcoming the Antioch Baptist Choir, directed by Helen Turner Thompson, to come in to Chagrin Falls and give us a live feel of the roof-raising power of gospel music.
So after we see the documentary on gospel music, then we'll have a live presentation.
Yes, we will.
Antioch Baptist Church Gospel Choir. They're going to raise the roof on the place, I'll tell you that. It's a wonderful, wonderful organization, a wonderful, wonderful choir.
We're honored to have them with us.
And Helen does a wonderful job of directing it. What do you want to leave us with, the importance of celebrating documentary films as part of the Chagrin Documentary Film Fest?
Well, I think a large part of what we're about is what we understand about the filmmakers is they are, documentary filmmakers are by and large not doing this to make a large amount of money from the films. They just want these stories seen. And we have such an appreciative audience, and we want people just to come out and enjoy these films. And you may find that topics that you didn't think you'd be interested in, you become fascinated with.
I mean, because you're, and as I'm just turning the pages, and it's just too many but they're documentaries on environment, documentaries on the human spirit, documentaries on so many things. They've got an entire book here, and I guess you can get the book too when you.
Oh yes, they're all around town.
How do we get the book all around town?
They're all around Northeast Ohio, at libraries, certainly all around Chagrin Falls, at the Township Hall, and coffee shops.
Is there a general price? Is there a general price of getting into the...
Daytime films are only $5. The evening films are $10 for 1 or 2 films.
And this gives filmmakers an opportunity to show their stuff as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Leave us with a thought on why you think this is so vital, the Chagrin Documentary Film Fest, why it's so vital to Chagrin Falls and to all of Northeast Ohio.
Well, I think it's certainly brought our community together in a massive way. There's so much support from the community. And the thing about documentary films is they get us thinking, they get us talking, they get us interacting in ways we maybe never expected to.
And you've got a couple of locations where you're showing the films too, right?
Yeah, we'll be throughout the festival at the Chagrin Valley Little Theater on River Street. We're at South Franklin Circle, Federated Church, the Methodist Church in Chagrin Falls, and Chagrin Falls Township Hall.
All over town.
All over town.
All over the village of Chagrin Falls.
Yes.
Marianne Ponce is the director of the Chagrin Documentary Film Festival. Good to have you on the broadcast. It runs from October the 8th through the 12th in the community of Chagrin Falls, and you want to go there because it's just a wonderful opportunity. And on the last day to see Antioch Baptist Church Gospel live. And in color. Oh, yeah. Okay, thank you so much. We're going to take a break. I'll be right back in just a moment with more Kaleidoscope after this. Welcome back to more of Kaleidoscope. I'm Bibb. The Urban League's Cleveland Entrepreneurship Center celebrates its 10th anniversary on October the 1st. Director Donna Dabbs is here to tell us more about the event. Hey, Donna.
Hi, Leon.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
Things are good over the Urban League?
Things are very good.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. You're director of the Small Business Development Center.
Yes.
And entrepreneurship is all tied into that.
Yes, that's what we're all about.
Yeah. Tell me about the mission of the Entrepreneurship Center, what you try to do there.
Really, it's in a nutshell, we just help entrepreneurs start, grow, and sustain their businesses, in a nutshell. Yeah, we have a lot of ways that we do that through coaching, one-on-one counseling, workshops, training, a lot of supportive resources.
So a lot of services are offered to these organizations.
Yes.
But they've got to come in with a plan.
They've got to come in, well, some come in without a plan. And our job is to help them with the tools and resources to get the plan, or help them develop the plan.
Formulate that plan. Sometimes we need just a little jump start.
Just a little bit.
Just to get started. Just a little to get started. 10 years the Entrepreneurship Center has been there as part of the Urban League.
10 years, wow, yes. I've been there 3 years. It's been a pleasure all 3 of the years. But we're celebrating that 10 years of our entrepreneurs. We've had several thousand entrepreneurs come through the center over 10 years. And this is a way to highlight some of our higher achievers. So they'll all be participating in a competition. And the celebration on October 1st is a culmination of those that won, so we have a chance to highlight them, introduce them to the community, and share their good work and good businesses. And hopefully that'll generate some more business for them.
So they're going to come back and they're going to say, hey, the Entrepreneurship Center really helped get me started, and I just want to come back and say thank you for what you've done. And as everybody celebrates this whole thing, you're going to do this on October the 1st.
Yes.
What day of the week is that?
October 1st, I believe it's a Tuesday.
Tuesday, okay. And but October the 1st at 5:30 in the afternoon at the club at Key Center at the Marriott in downtown Cleveland.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you want people to take away from once they come to this big event?
Well, I'd like them to take away the fact that there's this rich resource first of all, at the Urban League, that can help small businesses. And then secondly, that these small businesses, they're in the community, they're thriving, they need the support of the community, they need people to patronize their businesses, and just learn a little bit more about what entrepreneurship is really like.
You're going to have a contest there too. My
Yes.
notes tell me we're always looking for a good contest. What's
I
this
think
one
everybody
about?
else is looking for a good contest too, because we really had an overwhelming response.
Yeah.
Over 100 applicants, and it's been just really a really short, quick time that we made the announcement. So it just shows how much people are interested in winning the prize, and they want to show off their businesses as well.
Yeah, who's eligible to compete, and how do they compete?
The businesses that were eligible to compete had to be in business at least 2 years and just answer some simple questions, talk about their growth strategy and their growth plan, and then we just asked them to submit their documentation so we could see that they were
good.
actually in business.
You're going to give some awards out
Yes,
there.
yes.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to thank my CEO for helping get us started, that kind of thing.
Yes.
It's just a wonderful thing. Oh, who can go to this celebration? Now,
Anybody can go to the celebration.
It's open to the public.
Yes. And we assure the entrepreneurs that are actually in the competition will have all their families and friends there to see them, because they're actually going to pitch at the competition.
Oh, yeah? Oh,
yes.
good. Was that right? That'll be fun.
They're going to pitch their business.
Yeah.
A quick, short elevator pitch.
That'll be an elevator pitch.
Yes.
Well, now tell me what an elevator
pitch is just a brief introduction of your business. So typically you have anywhere from 60 seconds to a couple minutes just to introduce yourself.
Yeah.
It's called an elevator pitch because when you're going up, if you're not going up that many floors, you better be pretty quick about what you have to say.
Sometimes when you get on an elevator, you make an acquaintance right there between the first and the 15th floor.
Right.
Yeah.
So you better have your pitch ready.
You got to have it ready. I understand that. I understand that. What's it cost to go to this event now?
The tickets, general tickets are $25. There's also an opportunity for businesses to advertise, buy a table, and that type of thing. And they can find out about it on our website.
So if we go to the website of UL Cleveland, Urban League, ulcleveland.org, or you can make a phone call to 216-622-0999. That's the number to the Urban League, and you ask for extension 215. They'll give you more information on all of this. You're excited about this, Donna Dabbs. You've been over there for a few years now. So you're excited about where the Urban League is going and where the Entrepreneurship Center is going.
Absolutely. Yes, it's a good time. It's a good time to be in Cleveland. With all the business development going on, you drive around the city, you see all the beautiful things going on. So it's a perfect time for entrepreneurs to get their businesses ready to take part of this renaissance and things that are going on in Cleveland.
Jump on the bandwagon.
Jump on the
because
bandwagon.
we're rolling now. The
That's
town
right.
is rolling. Okay, that's a good thing. Donna Dabbs is director of the Small Business Development Center over at the Urban League of Greater Cleveland, and she's certainly very much involved with the Entrepreneurship Center, which is a part of the Urban League, as they celebrate their 10th anniversary celebration. It's going to be October the 1st, 5:30 until 8:30 in the afternoon, in the evening, at the club at Key Center Marriott, downtown Cleveland. Good to see you, Donna.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, my pleasure. Always good to have you on the broadcast.
Thank you.
She's a regular with us. Good to see you, Donna.
Thanks.
I'm going to take a break. I'll be right back with more of Kaleidoscope. Coming up next, reaching out to young women, a special project, as you'll see in just a moment. Welcome back to Kaleidoscope. Good to have you with me. Gail Stumphauser is founder of Margot's Free to Be project. She's here with Maya Beatty of Maya Beatty and Associates to talk about the annual Discovering You conference. It's taking place on October the 18th at the Lorain County Community College, and we're glad to have these two women with us. Gail Stumphauser, seated next to me, founder of Margot's Free to Be, and Maya Beatty, Chief Inspirator. I'm going to ask you about that in just a second, of Maya Beatty and Associates. First off, Gail Stumphauser, what is Margot's Free to Be project?
Well, Margot's Free to Be project was started actually to honor my daughter, who passed away 3 years ago. And it was going to be a one-day event just honoring her life and her legacy. And there was such interest around the subject of worthiness and women and girls that it's turned into a permanent project. So this is our third conference. And it's all about helping women and girls to feel good about themselves from the inside instead of judging their worthiness from outside sources.
Life is more than just the outside body.
Absolutely.
Got to have some stuff inside.
That's absolutely true.
And Margot was your daughter, named
Margot was my daughter.
in memory of your daughter.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Maya Beatty, you're here. You're the chief inspirator for a special event that's coming up. What's an inspirator?
Well, an inspirator is a combination of agitator and inspiration.
I like that.
And the work that I do is about the inside stuff, the inside work, about power. So when Gail and I met and I found out about Margot's Free to Be, what was so exciting about it was that what the whole project is about is the inside work, and that's my work in the world. So the collaboration of the two of us is like amazing.
Yeah. So Gail Stumphauser, what's going to happen at this Discovering conference, Discovering Your conference?
Well, it's a fabulous day. I say it's a day of education, inspiration, and celebration and transformation.
Yeah.
So we have, Maya, of course, is our keynote, and the day will be around her book, but we also have breakouts for women and specific breakouts for young girls 10 to 15. The day is also filled with music and art and a lot of fun stuff as well.
We're going to touch a lot of keys then.
A lot of keys.
Touch a lot of things. And it's called the Discovering You Conference, I should call it, right?
Correct.
Discovering You Conference. Saturday, October the 18th at Lorain County Community College, part of at the Spitzer Center. Starts at 8 o'clock in the morning and runs until the afternoon.
Until 4, and actually, as people register, they're going to have an opportunity to visit the Stocker Gallery, where we're actually featuring an art exhibit called Celebrate Images of Self-Worth.
Holding up a book right now, and we'll talk a little bit about the conference. Holding up a book right now, written by Maya Beatty, the chief inspirator. Tell me a little bit about this. You're going to talk about these kinds of concepts and these kinds of things when you get to that conference on October the 18th.
Well, the interesting thing about Dance Into Your Power is there's lots of ways to get to your power, Leon. There's lots of ways to find it. Now, you were looking at a woman who ran away from home at 17 years old with $30 in her pocket and the clothes on her back.
You.
Yes, sir. Now, it doesn't look like that now. It doesn't look like I'm 62 years old, living the life of my dreams with the love of my life, doing the work I was born to do. And this book is the story of how I got here. So how does someone whose the word that described me that I heard growing up was despicable. So there was a reason I left home. I had to go. I had work to do. You know, God gives you a job to do, and then He gives you ways to find that job. And that was my way. So my own worthiness, my own life was not what it is today. So that book is the story of how someone who believed she was despicable was just angry enough about it to get out in the world and find something else. And the strategies that brought me from there to here are the strategies that my life work is about, and the strategies that really Margot, you know, the memory of Margot, that's her legacy. Her legacy is that we have that.
So, Gail, you're going to bring all of this concept, what she's talking about, and we've got a little bit of it. We've got chapter 1, chapter 2 upcoming. But you're going to bring all of that to this conference, the Discovering You Conference. And that's what you want the young women especially to understand as they get ready for adulthood. Well, what's the cost to attend this event?
$79 for women and $49 for girls. So we'll have breakfast and lunch and lots of education and entertainment for $79 and $49. We also have scholarships available because we want to get women and girls there who can benefit. So
who may not have the
resources. So we raise money to help those people get there, and they can find out about that by visiting our website.
Let's give it a good plug. Hey, we've got it on the screen right there. I love my control room. They are always with me on this information. 440-541-6387. You can get more information on everything we're talking about, or you can go to Free2Be Project, and that's free number 2 be the letter project.org. You see it written at the bottom of the screen there, and you can get more information on everything. Everything we're going to talk about. We know that Maya has kind of set us up with chapter 1. What do you want us to realize in our final 15 seconds about this Discover You conference for October the 18th at Lorain County Community College?
That every woman and girl can benefit, because we've all had days where we didn't feel good enough. And we can come and share our own experience with others, which is giving back is really important. So I say give yourself the gift of this day, and if you come once, you'll be back every year.
Okay, good to have you with us.
Thank you.
It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful program. Gail Stumphauser, founder of Margot's Free to Be Project, and Maya Beatty, chief inspirator, the agitator, and the inspirational speaker of Maya Beatty and Associates. Good to have you both with us.
Thank you so much, Leon.
Taking a break. I'll be right back. This is Kaleidoscope, but first these words. The Morning Exchange segment means Cordell Stokes, Senior Manager of Talent Acquisition at the Urban League of Greater Cleveland, joins us always with something on his mind.
Well, good morning, Leon. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
And it's a pleasure. As you know, the National Urban League has shown its dynamic nature in being flexible, going around the country, being able to adapt to the needs of a community wherever it is that we have been located. It's been about 8 years since I was asked to be a part of the first executive management team at the Urban League in Las Vegas to establish the organization, manage, and implement their programming. The dynamic responsibilities of the Urban League, now here at the Urban League of Greater Cleveland under the leadership of Marsha Maccabee, allows us to participate and support the Community Benefits Agreement established by Mayor Frank Jackson, the construction and building trades under Dave Wondolowski, and multiple community partners, where one of the core main goals is to establish more minorities and women into the construction and building trades apprenticeship program. So we are now in recruitment mode of identifying qualified talent to be able to fill some of those positions and ultimately assist in the enhancement of the current diversity that exists within the construction and building trades.
So if people contact the Urban League, they can get more information on this pre-apprenticeship program.
You would want to contact me direct. Therefore, I'll be able to work with you individually, identify that you meet the minimum qualifications, and we are now preparing to end up referring qualified talent to the Tri-C January 12th program. However, I am going to need to hear from people direct at 216-622-0999 so that I can get them incorporated into the work readiness program that we will begin on Monday, October 27th. But don't wait until the 27th. Call me prior to the 20th.
Do it now.
Absolutely.
Phone lines are open. 622-0999.
Yes,
Cordell
sir.
Stokes of the Urban League. That's going to do it. Thanks, Cordell.
Thank you so much.
Take care, everybody. We got to go.
Kaleidoscope, a weekly public affairs program brought to you in partnership with the Urban League of Greater Cleveland, Kaleidoscope Magazine, and News Channel 5.